To throw, it's good. That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive. Give to the running back. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get those fans as quiet as possible. That is a great opening possession for this defense. Not giving up any big plays and forcing the 4th down.
He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. So the San Jose State Spartans possession of the game. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going. So it's got to be a team effort because then he can really be at his best.
Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's strong. We've seen this from this sophomore. So dangerous after he makes the grab. And that big gainer on the last one has him threatening from inside the 10. Off play action on 1st down. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, San Jose State. And they strike first.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Oh, he's got some space. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Scanning the field. It's good. Catch in the middle. It's great. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Fires into traffic, picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. Inside the touchdown, Spartan. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Gonna run it. It's Bray. First down and more. They bring it down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important for their responsibilities.
Breaks into the open on the left. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Now the offense trying to operate in the red zone. They'll run it from the gun. Fighting off the defender. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Now the play fake. He's got it on the run. Snags it with the sticky fingers and strolls in with the sweet feet for the touchdown.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
To the air, it's Bryant. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Spartans will punt it away on 4th down. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. On the ground, it's Bray. Makes the call in the hand. They got this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. Slipping, sliding, dancing his way down to the 32. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll give it on the jet sweep, looking for room outside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Bring in the heat. Got it in the middle. It's Martin. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Yeah, and that was tough on the DB, right? He's trying to cover the receiver on a drag route, running back over the middle of the field. You're trying to avoid all the linebackers, all the congestion. He just couldn't stay with them long enough, and as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Oh, he got loose. Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he tacks on the extra point.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Bryant. Got his man. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Second down, he'll throw it. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on third. He's got an open man. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. And they can't make the connection.
I'll tell you what, you could tell the defense knew exactly what they were doing. They were dialed in, took away the primary target. And then it's on you as an offense. Now I got to adjust. I got to do something different to what they're doing.
And complete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. And the Spartans send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Etheridge. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Line gets set. First down. The give to the back. Turning it on. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. They'll ride the hot hand. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Throws to the tight end. Makes the catch. Steps into the end zone for a touchdown. On to attempt the try. The defense just lost track of him. There's no other explanation. I've got to assume they knew he was in an eligible position.
Or it was just ridiculously good scheming on the offense, Reese. I mean, just an unbelievable job of getting your guy wide open.
San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. It's running room. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier. This offense has to be feeling it after that last one, and they'll snap it 1st and 10 just outside the 20. Under fire. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dropping back, it's Bryant. Throws for the tight end. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Spartans. Looking for the tie with the extra point. All tied up after that one. Possible shootout coming.
The offense does its job, and now the pressure switches back to the other offense. Points at a premium.
On the run from inside his own 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Right down the middle. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Looking for a crease. It's Gray. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. And it's caught. It's Bray. Shot out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the +42. Now it's a 1st down from the 43-yard line. Hands it off. Passes stays in, still on his feet. He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quickly to the tight end. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. The defense is backed up as the offense is in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Etheridge. And it's in there for a touchdown. They'll try to add another to their lead. Timing and better execution is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
It's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. Snags it down the right side. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. To the air, it's Bryant. Using the quick game. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, San Jose State. The extra point here would tie the game.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking to the big tight end. He's straight downfield. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Etheridge. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Got to get everybody on the same page in a hurry. Looking for room. It's Brady. Picks up the first down, still moving.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution of the drive by that offense.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Rutgers is currently working from behind. But how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. It's less than a touchdown lead. They're trailing by 6 to Northwestern. We'll let you know if anything.
There he goes. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Over the middle, it's strong. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Looking to throw, it's Bryant. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, San Jose State. They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
Bringing it back. Switch through the line. Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fierce and pressure. He'll pull it down and run. And he avoids the tackle with the slide.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. To the air on 1st down. The short hands, it's Taylor. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Wants to throw on 1st down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some more hits on this guy.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Grab over the middle. It's Etheridge. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Looking to pass. It's good. Pocket breaking down. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. Oh, the attempt is no good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Cincinnati, and we've had a lively first half. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving.
With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Nippert Stadium.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Got a man. It's Rodgers. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Rushes on him. And the missed connection on 3rd down. The Spartans line up to punt it away. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Dropping back, it's good. Looking to scramble. Behind the line, it's great. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. 2nd down coming up. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Finds his man. It's Evans. Oh, he's got some space. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He wants to change this route. Trying play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Now, they missed a field goal on the last drive, but you need to get points here. So they need to pick up. And the end zone is picked off.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going. He breaks in the football so quick. And guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3 quarters of a football game.
Takes it the other way.
As a defense, when you're trying to stop the run, it's really as simple as just doing your job. You have to have gap integrity up front. DBs need to come downhill and fill. The defense wasn't able to get it done.
It's caught.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Quick release on the RPO. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun. Give on the inside. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The give to the tailback. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Bryant. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Brought down at the 33-yard line as this defense gets a 3rd down stop. The Spartans decide to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. And now this offense will take the field again. Looking downfield on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's great. Brings it with the open. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
Now on first down from the 43. Going with the ground game left. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. With the catch, it's Murray. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback may change this route. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Pushed back behind the chains. It's 1st and 15. He'll set up to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Martin. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Back to throw. It's good. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. It'll be 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Flips it out on the screen. They stop him right at the 25-yard line. That's well short of the first down. Certainly in field goal range, but let's see what they do here. And for the second time tonight, they'll try out the field goal kicker. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And they go back on top.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Past the first down marker and still running. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. One play in this drive and already out to the 41. It's first down. Looking to throw on first down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Wants to throw. It's Bryant. Unloads to the wideout. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes.
Across the 10, got it out to the 14. That's a gain of 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Tosses it incomplete.
And a nice job by the defense understanding who their go-to guy is. That's the guy they want to feature. That's the guy they want to feed with good reason. He's a great player, but a great job by the defense taking away that primary read, making sure they don't make a big play.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football.
And he's still running after the move. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats. Wants to go up top on first down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Catch in the middle, it's Martin. They'll snap it from the 48 on third and short. They're going to run it. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? In this drive, he did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget it.
Flips a tackle, and he's got room. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it first and 10 just outside the 40. Looking for a man. It's Bryant. Hauls it in. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Quick completion to the right. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. And the Spartans are on the move. Here's the handoff. They'll give him one to the 28-yard line.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And this defense doing a really good job with situational football. Both drives. Last drive gave up some yards, 0 points. This drive, forcing a third and long. You bring on the pass rushers. You get after them in a predictable situation.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Third and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity ladder. If you want to look on the bright side, at least you can pile up a bunch of yards if you can move the ball, because it is a long way to the end zone. And he fired a bullet in, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right places, forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And this QB has been on top of it. He's made good reads, you could tell, taking care of the football, put up a lot of yards. He's over 350 on the day now.
Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. Quarterback making checks. Back to pass. It's good. Oh, they're after him. It's complete on the right side. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. Now facing a third and long. From the gun. Wants to pass. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a fourth down. And here comes the punt team. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. He's going to run it. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative, and that that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Creates a little space. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. Trying to keep the drive alive. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The defense calls the timeout. Their second of the day as they try to get their act together. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spot and make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
Honestly, I don't think in this situation of the game you need to be taking shots that far down the field. You need high percentage throws. You need to be able to play pitch and catch and move this ball down the field, down a possession late.
He'll off one deep down the left side. Touchdown, Spartans! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
Man, how about this quarterback right away seeing, I got to get rid of the football. There's a lot of guys near the line of scrimmage. He spits it out, and I let my receiver do the rest. Let my playmaker make me look really good. Really nice pitch and catch. And guess what? You got the lead now in the fourth quarter.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Catch in the middle, it's Taylor. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. Now on second down. Back to pass, it's good. Pulls it in, it's Martin. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The sure hands, it's Harris. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for second down. He'll throw it. Grab near the sticks, it's Martin. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Wants to adjust the pattern. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab, it's Harris. Good pick up there, they'll move the chains and they're set up at the 41. Clock is still running and they have to get everybody lined up. Off play action. Makes the catch, it's Etheridge. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the first down marker. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Third and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Caught close to the marker. It's Etheridge. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Gray. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Looking for a man, it's good. Extending the play. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and makes the grab and steps into the end zone for the touchdown.
Man, what a great job by this offense executing down the field, using all of the clock, being smart, getting the big score late, and I think that one should do it.
He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air on first down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing.
Can't change anything. But at the same time, would be like the only thing I'm gonna change. I haven't changed anything else in there. What am I doing? I'm doing some shouldn't have to worry about this game.
Welcome to Eden Stadium.
Jesus, I don't I just sent you this way.
This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and... Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Connecticut's offense takes the field for the first time today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make play.
Turning it on! That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. UConn quick to the line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. Here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Takes the easy one to the back. Across the 45. Turning on the Jets. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. The give from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on third down.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that in the rest of this game.
Right down the boulevard. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
And Jesse, they've got a running back that they'd love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense, David, they better be ready. They better pack a lunch, show up today, and try to get hats to the football. Because if you come out here with your B game, he can run all over you.
And it's important for this offense, too, because they need to have balance on offense. They need the ground game to get...
There he goes! Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw, it's good. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. The D thinking bring some heat on third and long from the 44. Quarterback adapting. With the catch, it's Harris. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Going for the marker on the ground. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll give it to him again. Got enough for the first down. Oh, out of space. And he will pass it.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The UConn offense goes back to work. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Under fire. Finds a man on the left. And the explosiveness, the big gainer, gets it to the 49-yard line.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back out. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Bring in the heat. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. UConn will have to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. From the gun, the ground game. Oh, he's got some space. He's up to 81 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Still on his feet at the 45. There he goes. Keep it on the ground, and he's in for the touchdown. Boy, did he just scorch that defense with that score.
He shows you all of it. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UConn going back to work on offense. They might be feeling a little heat here as they've fallen into a 14-3 hole early. Got enough for the first. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. UConn quick to the line.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
He's got the back in the middle.
You know, and that's why this guy can play first, second, and third down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. And they're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
Got it in the middle. It's Harper. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
And he's brought down after a nice game. The Huskies will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he makes the catch, but no. They'll say he's out of bounds. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone. And it slips just inside that right upright. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Now this offense is back on the field. On the ground, it's Brady. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Grabbed in the middle, it's Taylor. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Looking downfield, it's good. Under fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Harris. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Harris. At the 35, he's open. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. Looking downfield on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Anthony. He's in for the touchdown. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in week 5. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
The UConn offense goes back to work. Boy, they've been jumped all over, and they really need to put together a scoring drive here, down 21-6. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
Well, this guy struggled the last time, Matt. He knew he had to get back in the film, get back to the practice field, and work on some things. And I think he did some good work because he's already thrown for more yards in this first quarter than he did his last time out.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. UConn quick to the line.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the tight end. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Looks to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. If that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They're trying to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. And he picks up enough for the first down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the first quarter. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. So first down here as they go back to work. Run from the shotgun. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Caught in the backfield. It's over. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies! They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
And took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Back to throw. It's good. Grab, go to the middle. It's Harris. Racing to the right. At the 30. The 10. And he's in for the score. Touchdown.
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. LSU is currently ahead in this one in Death Valley, but I can see Mike the Tiger out there pacing. This has been a very close game. They're up by a field goal over Georgia. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Firing to the right, complete. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Grab behind the line. It's Breeze. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. Trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
The give on the inside. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. UConn quick to the line. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the middle. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Never a doubt. They're hanging around here. Leads down to 12. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. To the air. It's good. The screen, and watch out. Got room at the 35. Wide open spaces. The 20. Finds the finish line for the touchdown.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. And that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work. Through throwing the football in the...
Let's go. wasn't go out. Why wasn't go out? 3, yeah, he's gone. So by him, he's in first 5-star.
and we're lucky to have it again here. Welcome to Ypsilanti, Michigan, home to the Eastern Michigan Eagles. As we'll see a squad from the back, a group with a lot to prove here today. Taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Eastern Michigan Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese David. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Dropping back, it's good. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. They're dealing with a second and long. The play-action fake. This time it's complete. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down.
Defense swarming on that loose ball. He might want another play. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Makes it past the marker. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Tempo and overdrive. There's no need to panic or anything, but this would be a really opportune time to put something together and try to take control of this game. There he goes! And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got it. After ripping off a big chunk of yardage, you figure they're going to go right back after him. 1st and 10 from the 31. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Etheridge. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got a man, it's Martin. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage, and time has expired here in the 3rd. That's the end of the period, and Eastern Michigan has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to throw. It's good. They'll run the screen. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Might be changing the route. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. He got it. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Ball's it in with one hand. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Can we just talk about how ridiculous of a catch that was? That was unbelievable. The receiver just sticks his paw out, snags the ball. That is incredible hand strength.
And he was just showing off all of the slick moves before the defense finally got him on the ground. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. The receiver on the jet sweep. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Here we go. They'll go to the ground. Makes a man miss. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. To the ground with the back. Breaks into the open. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. He's racked up 92 yards on the ground, and he just continues to turn in productive performance after productive performance. That's how you lead the nation, and he's got it in here. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw, it's good. Pulls it in, it's Martin. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Harris. At the 45 on his way. Great job in this 2-minute drill as he gets out of bounds, keeping the clock on their side as they're trying to pull it out. Just inside the 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 39. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Gonna look downfield again. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And this is a tough spot now to be in for this offense because it's 3rd and long. The defense knows you have to pass the football, so they're going to be playing conservative. So what's your play you can dial up? Maybe get half of this back. Like, I know the clock is ticking, but I got to make sure that I maybe cut this down and make it a more manageable 4th down if I don't complete this 3rd and long.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. It's incomplete. A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so
Commits not visiting, but receiving lose. Probably gonna hop off after this. After this, I'll be up to Eastern Michigan. It's terrible. Chicken first loss this season, that sucks. Up north. Take them off.